What's going on, everybody? It's Coach / I'm the King of Fitness. I know a lot of y'all don't know my story, but I'm coming from 311 pounds. I lost over 120 pounds. Went through a very dark, depressed time in my life. Working out saved me. That's why I try to encourage everybody to start working out, because without fitness, I probably wouldn't even be here. You know, whatever you're going through, work out. Whatever you're dealing with mentally, work out. Whatever you feel like you're trying to get better at, I'm telling you, working out, it just opens the mind. It does everything for your life. No matter how many times you fail, you got to keep going. I'm 40 years old, but being on this Mafia-thon with 22-year-old Kai, a 22-year-old have brought me to the highest point of my life, and I'm 40 years old. Don't quit. No matter how many times you got to fail to make it to that point, don't quit. I'm 40. A 22-year-old is bringing me to my highest level. I had to humble myself and understand that some places and some doors I can't open. I have to wait till God send me that person to help open them doors. It was Kai. Wait your turn. Wait for your time. Don't let nobody tell you, hey, it's too late. You've been doing it for too long. Apparently it ain't going to work for you. Keep going. I guarantee you God is watching. God is looking. And he's going to send you your angel. Kai was my angel. I appreciate Kai. I appreciate this whole team. I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful for fitness. Because without fitness, I would have never met Kai. I would have never met none of these people. I would have never met y'all. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're going through, work out, put God first, and keep believing in yourself. Be thankful for who God made you to be. Even if it don't look good right now, just be thankful, because at one point in your life, you're going to look at yourself and be like, wow, I'm glad I kept going. I'm glad I became the man that God and my mom and my family wanted me to be. So no matter, like I say, don't stop dreaming, don't stop believing, and don't stop working out, guys. Signing out, Coach.
Hey, everybody out there. Wow, it's been fun. And here we are sharing a moment together. Hopefully a moment of motivation, purpose, growth. I guess if I would have to bestow some advice, take it if you want it. If not, it's just advice. I would say never give up. And that widens out to whatever lens you want to put it in. I think as long as we are breathing, we have a chance. We are all eventually going to get to the finish line. So, I don't know, if you just attack every day with persistence and effort, and follow your excitement and enthusiasm, and never give up, especially through those hard times, because I'm not going to act like it's all roses and candy canes. There'll be a bunch of hard times. Just do your best, try to do the best you can, and never give up.
Purple, red, green. Damn. That's us right there, though.
Niggas used to be dead ass broke, bro, with no money, no power, no food at the crib, food stamps. Mama she don't got no car. She don't know where the next meal coming from. But guess what now? Look.
Be addicted to the progress.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. I'm addicted to the progress. Like, I've always prided myself on it. I cannot go another day without seeing something at least getting better. I have to change something. Something has to change. I'm addicted to the progress. I'm addicted to the success. I'm addicted to the next level. I have to get to the next level.
With work, I'm obsessed with it, bro. Like, you gotta be obsessed with this shit, bro. To make this shit happen, like, to have all this shit going on, you got 4 or 5 cameras going on, people over, you gotta be obsessed with it. You can't be I'm gonna do this shit on Saturdays only. No, come on.
It's somebody watching this right now, and you smoking, and you just sitting in your room, and you just thinking everything is just gonna be handed to you. But I'm here to let you know, bro, you can't get nothing in this life unless you work for it. Put that blunt down right now. I don't care if you laughing, you got off work, none of that. You ain't worked hard enough. Put that joint down, put that drink down until you get your work done, until you elevate your life. Cause you ain't seen this yet. You ain't touched the amount of dollars you want to touch. So why the hell you think you able to reward yourself with smoking drinks and partying and doing all this other stuff? No, we ain't got time to party. We got time to work. Party comes later. I told myself if I had to work till I'm 50, I'll party when I'm 51. They don't understand that type of mentality, motivation, and hustle. This don't come with just smoking weed and sitting in your room. This comes with hard work, dedication. motivation, inspiration to get out of your situation. Take patience. Y'all don't want to understand that though. These houses up here ain't cheap. Y'all over here doing all these drugs, getting toe up from the flow up. But when are you gonna take time to put in time to yourself so you can go up?
You know, we all got problems. We all got things we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. But just know that at the end of that, there's always a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. So everything's gonna be all right. It's just trials and tribulations. See what I'm saying? But eventually, you're gonna get to that goal. Just don't give up. Keep chasing that dream. Don't matter what nobody say, like, yo, you crazy for that. You crazy for that. What you doing? What? You ain't never gonna be this. Nah, prove them wrong. Then when you make it, be like, what was that? Then you say, I wasn't gonna make it? Well, guess what? Here's a band.
Life sometimes can get a little chaotic. You got a lot of questions on what's going on around you. But that's when you have to really root yourself in who God is and getting to know the true nature of who you are, that you are able to do all things. It's in you. Don't let anybody tell you that the greatness of God, the greatness of who you want to become is not in you already. You just got to awaken that beast. You got to awaken that person inside you. You got to awaken that love inside you. You got to love on yourself. Because the world out here can be cruel. And don't let these haters and doubters get in the way of you achieving what you really want to achieve. So I thank you guys for giving me the motivation and inspiration, but it starts in here. So to all the kids out there, I salute you. Listen to your parents as much as you can. Go way beyond their dreams and accomplish your own. You never know where you'll end up.
Sometimes in life, things get hard to the point where you just want to push and grind all day. Things right now are so hard for me. I'm trying to keep myself together, but I don't think I can do it. I'm trying, guys. But this is life. This is how it becomes. Things happen in life, and you have to continue and grind. You know, life is so hard. You have to wake up every day, brush your teeth, wash your ass, do chores every single day. We got to do that every single day. We can't just live life and just watch movies all day. We have to always be doing something.
It's easy to give up. You know,
Hell
it's
yeah.
easy. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm done. I ain't going.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I don't feel like going to work. I'm done.
Yeah, man.
It's easy. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
It's literally just being consistent. Like I'm talking about 2017, I was uploading every day. I'm talking about if you can put January 1st,
Yeah.
December 31st, 2017, it's gonna say at least 500 videos.
Wow.
I'm talking about I was eating 19. Crazy. Then 2018, after that, it's like I had residual income.
And you was editing your own videos.
All my shit.
Damn.
I got an editor for a little bit, but I didn't like it because it made me more lazy. So I mean, it was days I upload 7 videos in one day. I ain't talking about like no reactions. I'm talking about 7 10-minute plus vlogs. I'm talking about not eating.
Jesus Christ.
But I was making 6 figures a month.
This is hard work. Chat, I got to bro, chat. I'm tired, bro. I'm gonna keep saying it over and over. I'm tired, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Never get tired, bro. Never get tired, chat. Never, ever. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Y'all seen it happen here first. Word to my mother, you seen it happen here. Day first.
If you have a vision, you can do anything, bro. I don't care what nobody else says. It does not matter, bro. It don't matter. I promise you it don't matter. It's not about just try and put in effort. You have to, the most important thing, I'm gonna tell you the most important thing. You have to really, 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 really believe in yourself. I don't give a f if a nigga thinks you're trash. I don't care about none of that. You have to really believe in yourself. I was not always the most confident person, but now I really believe I can do anything if I set my mind to it. Not believe, I know I can. I really believe I can do anything. Bro, you gotta really have that confidence. If you want to get there, you do. Otherwise, you not gonna do it. You gonna have to be willing to make sacrifices. You gotta basically put your line on this. Now, some people, it comes to some people easier than others. You gotta really be able to put your line on it and really put your all into it. I promise you, like.
Listen to music about the word, about God. Listen to actual music, the gospel. And maybe you listen to so much music. You listen to music on your way to work, when you're chilling at home. Why not listen for 3 minutes of your day? Listen to a song. Just listen to a song. Because what I've learned is, and I'm gonna tell you right now, how to get closer to God is the simple fact, just thinking about him more, talking about him more, listening to him more, hearing about him more. You have friends that believe in God. Ask them a question about God. All of a sudden, you get into a deep conversation for an hour about God. Now you're like, oh my God, I just had an hour of conversation about God. You feel that feeling. Like you feel that feeling of like being close. You get what I'm saying? You feel that feeling about being close. The more you can get of that, the closer you get to God. There is no rule to this. You feel that connection. Same way. The more you think about your dream, the closer you get to the dream. The more you think about God, the closer you get to God. Now, there's different ways to get closer to God, but that is the base of all of it. That is the base of all of it. Now, listen, it's so easy to say, I'm a sinner. I'm the exact same way. It's so easy to sit here and listen. I can sit with y'all right now for 1 hour, and I will go home after this to my shed, to my little crib on that couch. I promise you, I do that every time. And I sit down, no phone, no nothing. And I'm just like, I'm back. But then you can wake up next morning, it can all be at zero again. Those thoughts right here that we have right now, that motivation you have right now, that discipline you feel like you're going to have right now could be gone in the morning and you'll forget everything you just thought about. Like, let's not let it come to that point, bro.
Now, if people trying to tear you down, don't stoop to your level, ever. Explain yourself, stay right here, keep going. Because you want to know why? You want to know why they're here and you're there? Because you don't do that shit. You keep pushing while they stay right there. Stay on that side. I love y'all boys more than anything in this world. I'm gonna be back soon. Like all of it. But I just will not. And I'm not talking about friends. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about none of that. You go like this, but the people that's been with you forever, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They stay right here, right? Now what? Jealousy comes in, envy comes in. They want to be in your place. They wish they worked this hard. They did all of this shit. So now the person that's stuck right here, they don't want to see you win. They want to see you get dragged back down to the position you was in. Because they're not there with you. But if they was there with you, they would have kept going with you, right? But nah, that's not how this world works. Because you want to know why? It's an evil fucking world. And it sounds so fucking corny, but it's an evil fucking world. And you just have to live in it. You just have to deal with it. No matter what you go through, small, big, family, friends, whatever the fuck it is, you have to deal with it. Nobody else, you. So I'm never gonna speak on this shit ever again. I'm telling y'all right now. But be careful. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's monsters out there. Like, I'm not joking. I've never ever experienced anything, bro. Anything of the past few months, like from people you actually love. People are monsters, bro. Like, people are genuinely evil people.
Like, you don't understand. People are actually evil in this world. So I'm telling y'all, because my family, you want to be honest with y'all right now? You know what my family is? M3, right here. That's my family. Genuinely. I'm not even sitting here trying to be like, oh, hey, that's my family. Brody, at 100 fucking viewers, I tatted M3 in there because I knew in my mind, God willing, was I supposed to be. So that's my family.
That's the last stage. I hope y'all know that's the final boss fight. It's holding on to your sexual energy. Some of the hardest shit you can ever do in your life. Once you do that, you have escaped the matrix officially. If you can control your sexual energy, you have escaped the matrix. Because now, bro, you control everything about you. A woman can't, bro, you would catch a flight just for that. Listen, I'm a victim. You would go all around the world to get some, I'm a victim. Once you stop giving that shit attention and put all that energy to yourself, bro, you don't even need to meditate damn near. Bro, sexual energy is some of the most potent energy I have ever experienced. And I'm gonna say that right now. I went 200 plus days and it haven't been the same since. I ain't nowhere near that shit.
People, look, it's not a superpower to retain and all this stuff. Eventually it can be, but it's not gonna make you glow. It's not gonna, it's the byproduct of doing those things, conquering yourself. That's what I like to call it. When you conquer yourself, you conquer your lust. When you conquer your desires, that's what makes you glow. That energy that's what's inside of you. You know what I'm saying? People not just gonna walk, you're retaining. You know, maybe now since it's such a talked about theme, but they gonna be like, man, that's just something about you, man, or you know what I'm saying? Even if they don't, you feel better about yourself when you learn to control your desires and not dig into that life. But over the course of those 8 months, especially after that first few weeks and the first months and stuff, those desires started to lessen.
There's two things that can get you over a girl. I would say is getting with another girl that make you feel better than the last girl, or putting it all into your work or glowing up work-wise. Yeah. I think the best one is putting it all into your work.
Yeah, for sure.
Because ain't nothing gonna hurt a girl better than you going up.
Yeah, going up for surely.
Yeah. So you never get over a girl. You never get over people that you mess with. That's why you got to pick wisely. Yeah. Because even though you think you're getting over her, things that you're doing to try to get over her, that's just showing that you're not over her. You feel me? She left a scar on you. You feel me? You don't want nobody to leave no scars. Now, I ain't never met no girl who ever did no shit like that to me. But the one thing that broke my heart with a girl, she left me, right? And I wanted her so bad. I felt like she gonna be my wife and everything, but she just ain't want me no more. And I was like, I just had to accept it. It hurt me so bad that I ain't want to talk to a girl for like a whole year. And I really didn't. I ain't text a girl, ain't call a girl, ain't touch a girl.
If you don't love yourself, bro, nobody else is gonna love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So first off, it all starts with self-love, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you get to a point where you love yourself, you're going to start taking care of yourself. You're going to start dressing better. You're going to start eating better. You're going to start feeling better. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start having confidence. And once you start having confidence, people is going to start seeing you have confidence. The way you walk going to be better. The way you talk going to be better. The way you feel going to be better. The way you live is going to be better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Type shit, man. So start loving yourself, bro. Start taking care of yourself. Start taking yourself shopping and start buying yourself nice things and things of that nature, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because once people see how you love you, they want to love you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to end that off.
You need to love yourself. You need to build your self-esteem. And I think the first step to loving yourself and building your self-esteem is to ask yourself, why don't you love yourself? Or accept the fact that you're not happy with yourself.
Man, I see the problem with y'all, bro. The problem that y'all be having is y'all be thinking that y'all need people to support y'all in order to succeed, when that's false. That's not true. That is absolutely incorrect, but you don't need nobody to support you, bro. I don't care who it is. You don't need your mama. You don't need your daddy. You don't need your grandpa. You don't need your friends. You don't need your dog. You don't need your cat. You don't need your turtle. You don't need your squirrel. You don't need nobody, bro, except you and the man up upstairs, bro. That's it, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, you got people who only gonna support you once they start seeing progress, bro. They only gonna support you when they start seeing you grow. They only gonna support you when they start seeing your grind finally pay off. And that's just how it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like me, bro, I only had 2 people to support me on my YouTube grind, bro. And that's my own brother and one of my homeboys, bro. Other than that, nobody cared. Nobody thought I was gonna make it. Nobody thought I was gonna be where I'm at except me. That's why I say you don't need support system, bro. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares until you already there. Nobody cares until they see a little buzz behind your name. That's when they want to hop on a little train and say, hey, bro, I've been supporting you, bro. I rock with the grind, bro. No, bro. I don't want to hear that now. Because me, I used to DM people on Twitter. People that I ain't even know, people that I was just randomly DMing people. The link to my YouTube. Hey, bro, can you know what I'm saying, subscribe to my channel? It'll help me out a lot. Get what they say? No. Get what they say? No. And now, 2, 3 years later, 4 years later, the same people who going back and seeing that I DM'd them 3 years ago, guess what they saying? Oh, bro, I didn't even know you was gonna be this big, bro. My bad, bro. No!
Your depression comes from a lack of self-value. The last thing you need in your life is a woman. See, people think that having someone in their life that's gonna make them feel a certain way is gonna make their problems go away. But don't understand that it's just temporary, okay? Who you are before you know somebody is not gonna be any different the minute that they leave you. You have to fix the problem first. Don't put it on somebody else to fill that void, cover that gap that you need to fix in your life. See, emotional attachment is just a band-aid for your problems. You're depressed because you're not the person you know you're supposed to be. You're depressed because every time you're supposed to be doing something, you refuse to do it and turn to your weaker self. And every time you keep doing that, you need another shoulder to lie on. And that's when a woman comes in. See, and now you're comfortable. Now no matter who you are, you got somebody that loves you. And that's gonna make you stagnant. You have to fix who you are before you find somebody else, or else you're just gonna ruin both of you. It's a work.
It start with you wanting to be somebody. Can't nobody make you want to be successful. Can't nobody give you no drive. That's something like, you have to develop that within yourself, bro. Can't nobody make you get up in the morning, or you should go out here and fill out that job application, or you should try, like, bro, you look, as a man or as a woman, you should want to be somebody. You should want to take care of your kids, make your mama happy. You gotta change, bro. Just to go ahead and kill a misconception of them that they have of you, and to prove something to yourself that you can be somebody, that you can make it to this world. Cause best believe it's people around here like, oh, he ain't got no job, he always asking for money, or he always asking for her money, he can't pay the bills, he don't take care of his kids, his car no, he always bum me. It's somebody always got, they always got something to say, bro. So best believe in this lifetime, right now, if you can do something that's productive, if you can help somebody with it, do it.
I think the most important relationship that you need to have is low-key a relationship with yourself. Cause it's like, how you gonna have a good relationship with somebody else, whether it's friendship, girlfriend, boyfriend, and things of that nature, if you don't even have a good relationship with yourself first? How you gonna love somebody and you don't even love yourself first? See, that's where everybody be going wrong. Like, they be asking me, why you ain't got no girlfriend? Why you ain't in no relationship? Cause I had to step away from relationships in order to, you know what I'm saying, start to like learn myself and learn what I like to do on my own. You know what I'm saying? Now, since I did that, I became like low-key a better person for somebody else. See, before, I was low-key insecure. You know what I'm saying? I was judgmental and things of that nature. But when I stepped away from relationships and started working on myself, you know what I'm saying, and get in a better relationship with myself, now the next time I get in a relationship, bro, I'm gonna be like the best boyfriend in the world. But I had to get away from relationship first in order to start that process. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you feel me?
A lot of the issues that we have in our world today and in our own lives is because there's a lack of respect. There's a lack of respect for people. There's a lack of respect for yourself. There's a lack of respect for space and boundaries and the whole nine. It's crazy. But respect goes a long way. you'll get to a point in your life where you realize that respect is the only thing that a person can truly pay you. You'll be able to make your own money. You'll be able to, create your own happiness and joy and respect as well. You got to respect yourself first. It's like you can't pay me nothing. Just respect me. And I'm not demanding some respect, in the way that you would have to grovel at my feet, but don't disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? And if I hold other people to that standard, I have to hold myself to that standard. I have to be my biggest fan. I'm not going to sit there and put myself down and say I'm going to do something and keep, lying to myself, not showing up for myself, because that is disrespect to yourself.
I feel like too often we try to wait for our happiness to be shown to us. Like we wait for those little positive instantiations of what life is. Stop waiting on life to happen. I feel like too often we get so caught up in our daily lives to the point where we fail to realize like all the beauty that's within everything around us. And I'm not saying just like beauty in like a sense that, I look at the sunset, it's beautiful. No, the beauty in like just being able to experience, just being able to walk through your day to day and realize that, you're a person, you can do so much. If you want to make someone smile that day, you for sure can. If you want to smile that day, you could for sure make that happen. I feel like it's kind of like that quote I said in a previous video. Stop trying to see the life, start trying to be it. We should try to be the life and try to see it. I feel like when we're trying to see life, when we're trying to perceive that happiness and derive our self-worth and self-happiness and self-esteem from the external, we ought to lose a lot. It's like anchoring down in what is it called? Ungrounded material or a non-stable foundation. When you're not, directly linking stuff to yourself, or you're not positing that within yourself, you ought to lose a lot. I think the external world is a constantly moving, constantly changing thing. And it's not always going to be in your favor. It's not always going to be, positively attuned to what you want to do. So instead, I feel like we have to posit that within ourselves. Be able to be happy just being yourself. And understand that your happiness can't come from, an external thing. It's always an internal thing. I think a lot of time we reach to the external and try to make things happen to make us happy. And oftentimes it doesn't work. Sometimes people will get those grand moments, they get what they want, and a month down the line, they don't feel anything. It's like it's lost its kindle. And for me, in my experience, because, a lot of stuff recently has turned around for me for the better. I'm super appreciative, super grateful. But I was already feeling that gratitude before I got it. I don't really know how to explain it further than that, but like, in terms of my happiness, I feel like it's just been growing every day. I'm finding new ways to be happy every day. Spending most of my day positive. Like, I'll explain. Like, the other day I had a situation, I just found myself being angry. I just found myself being like I just didn't want to talk to people. I was gonna crash out in a way. And I was in a social setting. I just didn't feel like talking, didn't feel like doing much. But, in my head, I was like, I'm kind of wasting time. I'm wasting part of my life just sitting in this anger that I don't even know the justifications for. I don't even know why I'm like this, and it's not benefiting me positively. So, I went to the bathroom. I just got away. You look yourself in the mirror for a little bit, Try to figure out what's going on. If it's nothing, you just got to turn it around. Sort of make those instantiations of positivity and happiness for yourself. Like, I went back out there and started being myself. Started, cracking a few jokes, being a little goofy. And it turned my whole night around. I had so much fun. And that's all because I chose to, instead of like trying to bring in my own happiness from the external world, I posited it myself. Instead of taking the world's vibration, I gave my own. I made the choice for myself instead of letting the world choose for me. And that's what it really means to be the life instead of trying to see it. if you're constantly letting that choice be made for you, it's not going to be positive most of the time. You know, it's a beautiful world, but not so good of a place in a way. Like, of course, there's plenty of things going on in the world right now that are not happy, not positive in the slightest. You know, people's lives, everybody has, you know, their dark moments. Light is only in reference to dark. You know, sometimes you have to experience the bad in order to have the good. But understand when you're creating your own darkness. Understand when you're dimming your own light by sitting in a place of, I don't know, negativity, or sitting in a place of lowness, low self-image, low self-esteem. Because a lot of that, you know, what brings me happiness is being genuine most of the time. Like being able to express myself in a way that's 100% me. And the only way I really got to be able to do that, because before, you know, like it was me, but now I feel like I could basically do anything.